Hello my dears and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you chose to spend your time with me and supporting my channel. Really easy. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell, and I hope that you're all doing well. But if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting the Animal Guardian Oracle by MJ Cullinane. And recently just got this. I have looked through it, but I haven't used it yet. I haven't worked with it yet. But if you do order it, it comes in this kind of burlap kind of bag. And you have the Animal Guardian Oracle, and it's got her name on it. And there's nothing on the back. So she's gotten away from boxes on some of her stuff, and I understand printing costs and everything. And then when you open it up, it comes with another little bag to put the cards in. It's just like a cotton type of bag. And you'll get an autographed card that just says thank you for supporting it. And on her website, which I will link, it retails for $50. Alright, so you do get this nice guidebook, which we'll go through after we go through the cards. And there are 78 cards in this, which is unusual for an oracle deck, but this is, I got this off her website to describe it. It says that this deck is reimagined as an oracle that revisits the artwork from the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Okay. I don't know if I have the Guardian of the Night deck. I can't remember if I have it or not. The cards themselves, they are, as you can see, a little bit bigger than your traditional tarot cards. And they are 5 inches height, across is 3 inches, and the deck is 1.5 inches. And if you decide to use reversals, they won't be revealed. Okay. Alright, so go ahead and flip through this deck, and you'll have this nice illustration with the keyword on it. Okay. And if you are familiar with her artwork, it's the same style. And I forgot to bring the deck to give you guys a visual. If MJ is not, if you're not able to remember who she is the person who has done the Crow Tarot, and she's done multitude of other decks, and I am not going to read off the whole list. You can just Google her name, and yeah, she's got all kinds of decks. She's a busy woman. And this deck recently released. I think I got it last week, I do believe. And if you go on her site, it has I think there's pre-orders. I haven't checked the site in a while, but if you get on her newsletter or her email list, I guess you could call it, she sends it out and lets you know when she's got a new deck that is available for pre-order, because since she has stopped doing mass market decks. I think she was with Hay House. I'm not sure if she was with anybody else, but after she stopped collaborating with Hay House, she has become an independent. So she basically does small batches of printings. And if there is a large need, she'll do a second printing. Ah, it's a cute little guy. This one, when I first saw it, the struggle is real. It's totally made me think of that phrase. Yeah, that looks like the devil card. And this looks like the Tower. And I'm sure that she has put themes from the tarot into this one. Balance, temperance, death. Yeah. Hanged Man. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. I want to say Hermit. Strength, yeah. Not sure. Lovers? That is probably the Hierophant. I want to say Emperor. Probably Empress. I'm not sure. Quiet? Yeah. I would say the Hanged Man, but I already maybe the Hermit? I don't know. All right, that is the deck. Okay, and the card stock, same as always, good quality card stock. I will say that MJ does do good quality card stock. I think there were a couple of decks where I was like, they were a little on the thin side, but yeah, these are really good materials, really good. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the guidebook. And a nice little cover and a thank you to River. We have copyright. And we have a hello. And then we have a how to use this deck. And just talks a little bit about how it started as a tarot deck, but then became an oracle. And I'll let you read that at your leisure. It just tells you about if you're new, you can do this. And then we have a spread. Just a simple spread. I guess it's 4 cards. And she tells you about the different placements. And then we have a quick reference guide. So, yeah, this basically is what the tarot card is, and then what card she chose in this deck for the oracle. Then we have the minor. Same thing. This is the card that's in the deck, and this is the card that it represents through the minors. And then we go right into the meanings. And she does not do reversal meanings. She doesn't do reversal cards. Okay, so with each card meaning, you'll get the tarot correspondence, the theme, and then when the card appears, and then goes into a little bit of illustration, the why, and a message, and then a question you can ask yourself. Yeah. So that is basically what is in the guidebook. Meanings and a little bit of the creative why for the card in some of them, and why she chose. I like to read about the background of cards being made and why they were chosen and the energy that was put in it. And that's pretty much it. Not a lot of bells and whistles with this deck, and that's okay. And that's the guidebook. And then you got MJ, picture of her, and a little bit of blurby about her. And since these cards shuffling, since these cards are they're longer, they're a little bit longer and wider. The poker shuffle might be difficult for you, but not impossible. You can do that one. You can do the overhand. There's no right or wrong way. I always say that in every video, because if you're just watching my video for the first time and you're a beginner, you question a lot, and I just want you to know that there's no right or wrong way to shuffle. You do it how you can and how you choose to. You can cut 4 different piles, like that. Side shuffling, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can if you really like to side shuffle. As you can see, yeah. I like to do side shuffles on the longer, the bigger, the wider decks, because it's a lot more easier. Or you could do the fan, which not really a good one to do the fan with. Or you could just spread them around your table or desk or wherever you're doing the reading and pick them up one by one. All right, so let's see what message you got to come in for us. Endings. So we got the owl and the little poor micey gonna get gobbled. Okay, let's see what she says about endings. And the book, you can, if you want to read the meanings, you can if you can figure it out, you can, kind of, you don't really need the quick reference guide, but yeah, endings is death. And the meanings are in alphabetical order, which is nice, because there's no table of contents. All right, so the theme: release and accepting that something has reached its natural conclusion. Endings are rarely comfortable, even when they are necessary. We can know that a beloved plant is dead and still stand there with a watering can trying to revive it, because a memory of something familiar is attached to it. This card carries the energy of a relationship that has grown stale. This is not to say that the relationship has ended, but the atmosphere around it no longer supports the growth or vitality. This card may also point to a belief that has become too small or no longer relevant to your current situation, and now is the time to say goodbye to it. Or maybe you have outgrown a job that now drains more than it provides. It may be time to acknowledge and release a version of yourself that once felt like your whole identity, but now it keeps you stuck. Death does not usually arrive to cause distress or harm. It arrives because something cannot continue in its current form. Endings may surface to reveal where an attachment has been mistaken for devotion. Are you staying because there is life there, or because leaving would cause too much grief? Are you holding on because the situation can grow, or because you do not know who you will be without it? Yeah, that's a lot of questions I've asked myself. The owl has the ability to see clearly in the dark and offers you the gift of clarity. It carries the wisdom to identify what is over, what is false, and what must be released. The rat brings adaptability, survival, and the ability to find a way through most challenging conditions. Even if they are in the talons of an owl, together these animals give the endings card both clarity and resilience. One sees the ending, the other figures out how to live beyond it. So it could be a live mouse. It could be. I thought it was dead. But it could still be alive. This pairing is important because endings require both truth and judgment. It is not enough to know something is done. You also need to adapt after the release. The owl helps you name what can no longer be avoided. The rat helps you through the ruins and finds a new route. Message. Endings remind you that release is not failure. It is a clearing away of what no longer holds life. Like the owl and rat, you are being asked to see clearly, adapt quickly, and stop mistaking the familiar for the necessary. Something can be meaningful and still complete. Very nice messages. I really like it. Yeah, I really like the guidebook. Well, I'm a guidebook fangirl anyway, so not much of a surprise there. But yeah, very nice. Very nice. But that is all I have for this deck. And if you do own it, let me know how it's working for you. If you do have the Guardian of the Night deck, I don't think I have it yet. I don't think I do. But yeah, let me know if it's similar to the tarot or not. Because yeah, that would be nice if you could pair it, if you want to do that with the tarot, with the Guardian of the Night tarot. You could pair it with this one. Yeah, that would be a nice pairing if it matches, because I've done decks that there was the tarot and then the oracle made, and they didn't mesh. I tried it for like a week and I was like, this is not meshing. It's no, it's not at all. So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but that's how it goes. But if you did put it on your wish list, or if you did buy it after seeing my video, let me know. Always interested to know if I'm helping you guys out. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with another video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.